Alex Jones here from InfoWars. We're reporting live from Twitter, and my ban has come evident that the truth cannot be out there. See, I need everybody to band together because they're making the frogs gay. People, they're making the goddamn frogs gay.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to Fur Talk Podcast. I'm Blake Foxx. I've got Mizu here with me.
And Alex Jones from InfoWars.
We're joined by Alex Jones today.
Recently banned from Twitter.
Well, let's hope you get unbanned, Alex.
I hope so I can spread the truth about these goddamn gay frogs.
Oh, God. Alex Jones will never not be funny.
The liberals are in everything.
The liberals. Oh, God, the liberals.
The liberals?
Why football man no stand for song?
Why no football man stand for song?
He not stand up for country theme song.
What is this, an anime?
Oh my God. Oh, that shit's so dumb though. It's dumb like at every angle. It should be like the biggest nothing in the world. Like the people who saw him should be like, oh okay, and then what about their lives? And but for some reason it's a big deal. Like if in a perfect world he would have like sat down or kneeled for the anthem and everyone would have been like, okay. And then just like we're like, okay, and then just like kept watching football. But for some reason it matters.
I like how everybody's like, they died for you to be able to stand in a football game. I'm pretty sure they actually died for you to be able to make a choice of whether you stand in a football game.
Yeah. They actually did a lot more vying for your ability to do the shit that pisses all of you fuckers off. That's what it was really about. Like, because anyone in a free or not free place can do what everyone already agrees with.
I think that they
The
should
real
make,
challenge is the stuff that pisses everyone off.
you know what the real issue is handicapped people. People that are paraplegic never stand at the national anthem. Ever. They never do.
They must hate America.
They must hate America. We should pass a law that requires paraplegic people to stand at the national anthem.
They're so un-American.
They had to get like a little fucking clothes hanger that attaches to the back of their shirt and they pull down on the thing to lift themselves up till it's over.
I'm proud to be American, or at least I know I'm free. Unless I say some shit about the flag.
You know, I'm just imagining like an older guy in a wheelchair that can't stand up having to hold onto that thing struggling.
He's like a veteran too, and then they don't beat the shit out of him.
Whatever falls over, oh god.
Yeah.
He lost his legs in the war, which makes it even more ironic.
Isn't it ironic?
Coincidental.
Have you seen Bo Burnham's like Netflix special, his new one? Make Happy or whatever? Oh my god, fucking amazing. The Pringles Can song is probably one of my favorite
Oh
Bo
my
Burnham
gosh.
songs of all time.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I don't know if you know about it or not, but you know when Kanye West did that like auto-tune rant at one of his concerts? Yeah, Bo Burnham did one that was about a Pringles can. It was like the
About
best
not
shit.
being able to fit your hand inside.
Yeah.
I've had the same complaint for a long time.
Yeah, like there's this one part in the middle where it's like, I want to have a daughter. I want to have a daughter. So that there's someone in this house who can't small enough to fit inside of the Pringles can. Oh my, it's like my favorite. I think it's like the best thing he's ever made.
That fucking Pringles Can song.
Besides blue jeans, cold beer.
I
Pick
mean,
up.
that's on the Make Happy special too, is the country song. It's where it came from.
I did see that then.
Oh my god, the fucking ending. Oh shit. Damn it, it's a scarecrow again. Why do I keep mistaking scarecrows for people?
Donald Trump 2016.
We're gonna make America great again. Believe me.
What if Naruto was Donald Trump?
Oh gosh.
We're gonna make the Leaf Village great
Believe
again.
it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it. Oh god.
Make Leaf Village great again.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Fucking dead.
These Sand Shinobi.
The Sand Shinobi, they're the worst kind of people. They send over their ninjas that are murderers and haters and
They're not
rapists.
sending their best ninjas.
They're not sending their best. Some, I assume, are great ninjas.
Oh my god.
Believe it.
We've got to build a rock wall. Oh no, I'm sorry, a mud wall. That's what they're called.
What are they gonna do? Have the Sand Shinobi pay their chakra for it?
No, we're gonna build the best mud wall, believe me, and the Sand Shinobi, their chakra is gonna fund it, believe me.
Their chakra is gonna fund it.
Believe me.
Let's talk about the Raikage. The worst Raikage, honestly. The worst. I mean, lightning, really? How about you thunderclap your ass back home, Raikage? How about that?
And Lord Third, is he even from this village? I don't believe he is. I want to see the proof. Is he from the village?
Where's your Leaf Village doctor? What would Trump powers be in Naruto?
I don't know.
Trump rocks.
Have you tried Trump ramen? It's the best.
I'm the best Hokage. Believe it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
What's the Genin?
The Ganin.
Yeah. Is that the first one or is it Jury?
Ganin are like the entry level
Yeah, I thought
ninjas.
so.
After you pass ninja kindergarten, you become a Ganin. And then you
Garden.
Ninja Garden. And then you become the Genin, and then it's Chunin after that, and then
Junin.
and then Jonin is like the highest level of like normal rankings. And then after that, you like it's all specialty fields basically, like Jiraiya and Orochimaru are Sanin.
Have you ever been fingered by a shinobi?
1,000 years of death.
Whew. I fucking love Naruto though. It's actually pretty good. It's funny though that the plot ends up centering around Naruto and Sasuke's relationship. That ends up being like kind of the core of the series as a whole. But originally Sasuke didn't even exist in the original designs. I think what happened was one of the people like behind the scenes, like whenever they were doing the manga, was like, yeah, but you need a cool character.
Yeah, Naruto kind of sucked like a lot of balls.
You need like a cool guy for demographic reasons, and then he ended up making Sasuke, and then he was like, damn, Sasuke's fucking cool, I'm gonna make him like the most important character.
Sasuke gives no fucks. It takes 2 trainers to catch no fucks.
Oh shit. But yeah, Naruto really falls apart without Sasuke after Pain. Like everything up to Pain you could still work. I think you'd still have to rewrite a lot of it. But after Pain, like the central conflict is basically just building up to the Naruto Sasuke fight. And every character is just a parallel of their like relationship dynamic.
Pain's like the embodiment of masochism.
This world will know pain. This world will know propane, I tell you what.
I sell paint and paint accessories.
That's still one of my favorite internet images of all time. Hank Hill photoshopped as pain.
Well, Hank Hill is pro paint.
Yeah, I know, right? My other favorite one is the one where Goku's like in the air charging the spinner bomb and like Hank Hill's under him and he's like, Dale, go get my ladder. I'm gonna talk to that Goku boy.
How long is it supposed to go?
Like we usually go between like 50 to like an hour and a half. Like,
That's what she said.
I mean, if that's what she said, like I'm doing pretty well, I think. Did you watch the full Naruto series, or you just watched like the fights and stuff?
I've watched all of Naruto, not Shippuden.
Oh my god.
And I've watched all the major plot points of Shippuden. I already know what happens.
So you know how in the first, like in the original Naruto series, like Sakura is fucking useless pretty much.
She's worthless until she gets what's her face's powers.
Yeah. There's a scene at the end of fucking Shippuden where she literally shoves her hand inside Naruto, grabs his heart, and manually beats it with her hands to keep him alive. And it's like one of the
badass thing she's ever done in the entire.
Dude, it's like one of the most badass things I've ever seen in anime.
Don't they do that in the fucking Matrix?
No, not like that.
No, they literally do that in the Matrix.
No, she's like he restarts her heart in the second movie, but he does it like a defibrillator sort of thing.
He sticks his hand inside of her.
Yeah, but he defibrillates. I'm talking about she sticks her hand in, grabs his heart, and starts beating it. Yeah, she starts beating his heart to keep him
like
alive.
60 beats a minute.
Yeah, she's sitting there. She's like, "Don't you die on me!" And she's just sitting there beating his heart to keep the blood flowing through him. I'm
Why
like,
didn't he
what
have
the
a shadow
fuck?
clone do that, bro?
Because he was dying. He's literally like dying. Because like they ripped the nine tails out of him, and without like once you become a Jinchuriki, if you lose the beast, like you fucking die.
What happens if you die and you still have shadow clones out? Because
I think they just disperse.
I think they poop the thin air.
I thought that they wouldn't be affected by
Because
that.
once you get like, if you get the shit beat out of you, if your original form gets the shit beat out of it enough, like, and you can't keep the chakras
doesn't
to
make
maintain their
sense, though.
forms, they'll disappear.
Because they have each shadow clone he makes is as powerful as the original Naruto.
Yeah, but the original Naruto like has to emit chakra to like stabilize their forms.
That
basically.
seemed to imply to me that they didn't rely on the original Naruto.
No, they do. Plus every Naruto clone can only take one hit. Like they always
That's why
disperse. Yeah, once they
Turn
take a
into a
single
bot.
hit, even if it's like a shitty limp ass hit, they'll fucking poof.
And sometimes they can take more.
Like Yamcha could backhand him.
But I imagine the way that one works is, you know, he actually has to like focus on giving that one more chakra to sustain it longer for those hits.
Oh man,
I like whenever he gets the Sage power and he's got like 3 of them, his shadow clones in the Sage realm. And he's like sitting there gathering Sage chakra.
oh man, oh shit, I can't think of what I was gonna say now. I've lost my train of thought, which sucks.
Blame it on the app from all of
There was
it.
something about a shadow clone tonight, I can't fucking remember.
Oh
Oh, Rip Rounds.
Is it about how Sasuke whipped all fucking 15 of them at one time?
Sasuke can kick the ass of all the shadow clones. Like, pretty much all at once. Everyone said, like, I think everyone misunderstands the ending of Shippuden, because they always, like, portray it as if Naruto won the fight, but Naruto didn't really win the fight. The fight was a draw. What Naruto won was, like, the ideological battle. Like,
Yeah, in my opinion, Sasuke won the physical battle. He was clearly the superior fighter.
oh my god, they fucking... I mean, like, once you're at the point where you're both laying on the floor bleeding out to death, like,
Yeah, but
like
if
that's
you-
a pretty good draw.
If you take away Naruto's shadow clones, he stands no chances against.
Yeah, but if you take away Sasuke's eye powers, you get about the same result.
Nah, I don't think so. Because I think Sasuke would just fight differently. Naruto is kind of helpless
yes, but see,
without these.
you said take away Naruto shadow clones versus taking away Sasuke's eye power. He still has Fox power.
Yeah.
He's
I feel like Sasuke still wins.
Naruto is still running on a much higher level.
I don't know. I think they're designed to be pretty
I think what you
complementary
do
to
is
each other.
you don't actually take away the shadow clones and you shut down both of their unique special powers, which is Fox power and eye power. And at that point, you're down to whoever is actually stronger.
Which
If
would
you-
be Sasuke's actually stronger, really.
Oh,
It's shown
Sasuke is
by
a... Yeah, Sasuke... it's weird how the series is set up because it's like a long history of one character being like better in every way than the other character, but the other character has like enough heart to overcome. Like with Hashirama, that was the case. With the first 2 incarnations, that was the case. It's always been like that story repeating on loop, except Naruto and Sasuke broke the cycle by not killing each other for once. They're like, how about we don't kill each other?
Yeah, but they broke each other's fucking arms off.
Well, I mean, that's a nice alternative to literally killing each other, I guess.
What if it was your wanking arm?
I mean, Naruto got a new one.
I'd rather.
I'm really excited because in Boruto, Sarada's the one who wants to be Hokage, which means there's going to finally be a fucking Uchiha on that mountain.
Yeah, that's
And,
the only Uchiha left, besides.
Yeah, well, I mean, Sasuke was the only Uchiha left too, so.
Until now.
Although Sarada's a girl, and I don't know what the Leaf Village last name rules are, so maybe.
They're probably sexist.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was her, I'd just kick the shit out of whatever dude she ends up with and be like, "Fuck you, we're Uchihas."
She ends up beating Sakura.
I kind of want to see what happens if you mix Sasuke's powers with fucking Sakura's though. Because imagine Sasuke with super strength.
Actually, I had seen the thing, I think it was like on Twitter, explaining that Sakura should have had wood style jutsu.
Yeah, well, see, that's an interesting point you bring up actually, because Sakura is related to Hashirama distantly, or at least the Sendo clan, which means I'm pretty sure.
Her chakra nature is
No.
water and earth.
No, what it means is that Sarada is the child of an Uchiha and somebody connected to the Sendo clan, which means she meets all of the Rinnegan requirements. She has like both of the DNAs necessary to awaken the Rinnegan already, like a full Rinnegan.
If you had the Byakugan, Rinnegan, and Sharingan, you'd be like fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, well, Sarada at least has the requirements for the Rinnegan, so I'm pretty sure that she's gonna awaken a full Rinnegan, where Sasuke only awakened like the one eye.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes sense since they're giving Boruto some kind of new Byakugan bullshit.
Yeah, he's got a weird eye power.
That makes sense too, since his mom.
His
has
is like,
Byakugan.
yeah, his is like a next level Byakugan, but nobody's really sure what it is yet. I just know that he can throw Rasengan
So
through
he can see in
dimensions.
720 degrees.
Well, it seems to have something to do with like dimensions, because he can throw his Rasengan
yeah.
like
How
between
it-
dimensions.
And it looks super small, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's tiny.
Yeah, he thought he like failed and did a shitty job, but he actually made like the most powerful Rasengan that's ever existed. Which they are kind of. I got mixed feelings about it because they're kind of OPing him way too fast. Like,
Yeah, but as if Naruto wasn't OP enough.
yeah. I was kind of hoping they'd descale the powers again for a little while, so that way we could get some of the more
Yeah, they should have made
creative
Naruto.
fights.
They should have made Naruto a top tier character and made it to where he like.
Yeah, he had to climb through the ranks and get
Yeah.
to that level like
Yeah.
Naruto did.
And Naruto should be distracted by things.
Yeah. Like, they should have done like they did in the Naruto series. I mean, they should have done enough to make it different, but like Naruto fought people that were stronger than him and won by being smarter. Which is saying a lot because it's Naruto.
Believe it.
But he's like Goku in a way, because he's like kind
I
of
just
dumb,
treated it
but
like a
whenever
big
he,
fight.
yeah, he's like kind of dumb, but whenever he fights for some reason, he's actually intelligent. He's like, well, I couldn't get around his crazy eyes. They see everything. So I was like, well, what if I went underground?
I mean, it makes sense, seeing as the creator of Naruto took inspiration from Dragon Ball Z.
Although it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense
It's
because
why Naruto's fucking jumpsuit is orange.
it doesn't fully make sense though, because Byakugan can see through things.
Yeah,
So
they
I
can
don't-
see 360 degrees for miles.
Yeah, and they can see through things, so I don't know how he snuck up on Neji that way, but I guess it worked. I think he
makes
distracted him with the clones, though,
In
like
his
kept
fight,
his focus.
in his fight with Sasuke, it makes the most sense because he made it to where every single possibility resulted in Sasuke getting hit.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me.
Well, I think
Well,
what
no, I
happened
think-
was he used the shadow clones to force Neji's attention away from the ground.
I think the way the Byakugan works though is you don't actually see all 360 degrees around you at once. You kind
I
of,
thought that was.
you kind of have to focus.
I think it's
So
kind
it's
of
like the potential to see up to 300 all the way around.
yeah,
you.
but you have to like concentrate to do it probably.
So I took it as you're constantly 100% of the time seeing everything around you 360 degrees for so many
Oh
miles.
my god, Neji fucking was like destroyed people in the original series.
Yeah.
He was no fucking joke.
Then he dies.
Rip. Rip Ronin.
Spoiler alert.
He's like the only part of like the main Naruto cast who fucking dies before it's over.
If somebody in Dragon Ball dies, do you have to say spoiler alerts? Because it doesn't even really fucking matter.
No, not really. Somebody else go, which time?
And then,
Which time?
and then Krillin died.
Okay, but like the first time or like the sixth?
That's the same movie killed you with Vegeta. Remember that? I was there. Yes. You should really watch out for that.
Hey Gorilla, remember that time you exploded?
You should really watch out for that. That's you.
Oh my god.
Everything you say to me is pissing me off. Of death and life, I fear not that I will perish. But the things that I love most in this world will perish with me. The birds and the things that
They're
are
not the birds. Oh man, I'm so hyped for the next part of that because it's gonna be badass as fuck. Like,
It is.
this one was all jokes, but the next one, you know, is just gonna be like an ass whooping.
Oh, dude. Cell's got it coming too.
Oh my god, do you remember that
Oh,
fight
don't
in the
threaten me with a
series?
good time.
You remember that fight in the series though, where he punched him so hard he spits out the androids?
Yeah, he punches out Android 18, not 17.
He ends up knocking both of them out at some point.
I don't think he does knock out.
Yeah, because 17's still alive in Z, and that's why. He knocks them both out. I think he does it in 2 separate hits, but he knocks them both out.
I thought 17 got wished back.
No, the dragon can't wish back the androids.
Yeah, he can wish back he can wish back 17 and 18 because they're part human.
No, because Krillin tries to make a wish to wish 18 human again.
And the dragon can't fill it.
Yeah, the dragon's like, yeah, I can't fucking do that. Do I look like an engineer to you? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
Who gave her the ride? Now my countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, -1, -2. A critical error has occurred.
No, I
Sucks.
think because of that episode would be a lot shorter.
It sucks that they are ending after the Cell Saga, though.
That's where Dragon Ball Z should.
I mean, like, narratively, definitely. I think Z should have ended at the Cell Saga, and then they should have done a spin-off series with Gohan as the main character, and not made him into the fucking lamest character in the
In Dragon Ball
character.
Super, he's just as worthless.
Yeah, I figured they learned his character, like,
Piccolo gets knocked out by a bug in the Tournament of Power. A
Really?
fucking bug, dude. He's got super hearing. I don't know. That was like a major plot point of Dragon Ball Z, right?
yeah.
Piccolo's hearing, and he gets knocked out by a fucking bug that he should have been able to hear.
Yeah.
Like he should. It doesn't matter if he should seen it or not. He should have fucking been able to hear it.
Master Roshi was pretty cool in Super though.
Yeah. Have you seen the manga yet?
I haven't read the manga.
Master Roshi gets Ultra Instinct in the manga.
Oh gosh.
For real. He literally takes on Jiren and dodges his punches and stuff. Master fucking Roshi. Last time they checked his power level, it was like 125.
Yeah.
And then he
I
goes.
love Roshi though. He was like,
Oh, dude, I love that in the manga.
if you ever watched like the original Dragon Ball series, Roshi is like such a fucking awesome character. Like I hate, like
Jackie Chan.
like I have such mixed feelings about Dragon Ball Z just because like on one hand, Dragon Ball Z is like, oh, that's my childhood and that was so cool and the fights were epic. But then on the other hand, I'm like, man, they really kind of destroyed what Dragon Ball was.
They did.
Like, just shit all over Dragon Ball to make Z. like the heart of Dragon Ball like gets fucking ripped out and just stomped into pieces, and it becomes like just a giant fight brawl. Like all of the adventure elements and half the characters just get discarded.
It's the Goku show after that.
Yeah. Oolong was such a fun character.
Go Goku. Go Goku.
But yeah, like Oolong was such a fun character. He even saves the world in the first arc.
By wishing for panties.
Which is like the best way to save the world ever.
Oh no, not this guy again.
But yeah, they're like, fuck that shit. Monge was such a like interesting character. I mean, the fights in Z are still like cool as fuck though, but they'll never have like what they had in Dragon Ball.
The fights in Dragon Ball were awesome too.
They were. I like the one episode where they had the fight, but it was too fast for the audience to see. So they like dramatically restaged everything up until that point in the fight. They're like, and then I was standing like this. And then Goku was like, and I was like this. And then I ran up like this, and then he just like walks over there.
The fight with Krillin?
Was it the fight with Krillin? I think it was, right?
Yeah, I think it was, because the fight with Krillin's like, thinks he disappeared.
Yeah. Like they're explaining what happened because they're fighting too fast for the audience.
That's how Dragon Ball should be.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
That's why the time limit of 5 minutes until Namek explodes doesn't make sense, like from a viewer perspective, but it actually does.
Yeah, because that shit all kind of happened in like 1 minute.
Yeah.
They were fighting like the ultimate death battle within the course of like a minute because they go so fast. They're Sonic fast.
Well, I don't remember the time limit for the.
We're too slow.
I don't remember the time limit for the Tournament of Power, but they go through a whole lot of fights.
48 minutes.
48. Yeah, it was 48 minutes. But they do a whole fucking lot of fights for that.
What I would have
At
done...
least you can talk to him about Super. He's actually watched it.
I know all about Super. What they should have done is fuse... They should have had Goku and Vegeta... Well, first of all, they picked a terrible roster. And then secondly, they should have had Goku and Vegeta fuse into Vegito before entering the tournament, because it's a 48-minute tournament and the fusion is 1 hour.
Yeah.
So they could have had a character way fucking more powerful than Goku or Vegeta, for one. And then they could have replaced Vegeta or Goku, whichever one, with, I don't know, or Master Roshi or Krillin, with somebody actually fucking useful.
My question is, why the fuck did they invite Master Roshi to this ultimate tournament?
Master Roshi had no place in it. And, like, really, Krillin and Piccolo are only barely fucking capable of.
Yeah. I ain't doing better than fucking Gohan.
No, in the manga, Gohan fights Kefla. He's way stronger than in the anime by a long shot.
I don't know, man. I only watched one episode of Super, and it was this episode where Krillin and like fucking wrecked Gohan shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, Gohan, what a bitch.
He wrecks his Super Saiyan form too.
Yeah. Because Gohan fucking never actually fights, and Krillin's got all shit tons of fight experience. Like, if Krillin was a Saiyan, he'd probably be the strongest character in the series.
By a long shot.
Although, let's face it, if he was a Saiyan, he probably wouldn't.
Oh no, he would be like he's so ridiculously strong and and endurant for a human.
Oh yeah, by for sure. He's definitely the strongest human.
He can hold his own against people who are, by every measure, way stronger than him.
Yes, I'm not saying you're wrong in that regard, though.
So if he actually had
but
power,
what I'm saying
it'd be
is that
ridiculous.
if he was actually a Saiyan and got stronger each time he got his ass kicked,
oh god, he'd be undestroyable.
He would have already been so much stronger. So he would have never gotten his ass kicked that many times.
He would be Broly.
Yeah, as much as Krillin gets beat up and gets the shit kicked out of him, if he suddenly became a Saiyan, the Zenkai boost that he'd get would usher him into Beerus level strengths.
I'm immortal, bitch!
Speaking of Broly, we're supposed to be having a third Super movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out on December 12th.
Yeah, he's trying to make a fan RPG Maker game to release right around the same
Called
time.
Dragon Ball NB, shameless plug. Download it on December 2nd.
Guys, check out my thing I'm making.
And then it also...
Check out my SoundCloud.
Krillin has an awesome technique in this game, and I don't have a name for it yet, but it's where he, if you imagine like 100% of his power, right? Krillin's power. So now imagine he can take that 100%, and now imagine his forearms 1% of his total power. So what he does is transfer all of his energy, his ki, into that one part of his body to like do a block or attack. So it basically makes him comparable to Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. So if Super Saiyan's a 50 times multiplier and Super Saiyan 2 is a times 2 multiplier, that's 100, right? Mm-hmm. And so it means that if Krillin was the same base strength as, you know, any person in their Super Saiyan form, like in their base Saiyan form. So basically, like say he's as powerful in his base form as Goku is, right? And that means he would be comparable to Goku's Super Saiyan 2 form because he would be able to block something that's 100 times more powerful than he is.
I just had a very intense realization about something, and it could fundamentally rock the super world if they ever actually implemented it. If Master Roshi is capable of going Ultra Instinct, that means Krillin is capable of going Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, if Master Roshi is capable of it, Krillin's definitely far.
And if Krillin ever went Ultra Instinct, he would be the most powerful character who's ever existed.
Oh yeah.
He'd go from like the shitty, like, fucking damage sponge that everyone beats up for fun to like the strongest character. He'd be like, bitch, this is very time you guys beat me up.
See, look, even Krillin's doing his best. I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, poor Krillin.
And another thing they fucked up in Dragon Ball Super is that every fucking character is God tier now. Every fucking one of them, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've had power scaling issues since Z.
That's the worst power scaling problem ever.
Dragon Ball never really had the power scaling issue because they always kept everything mostly grounded in reality. I mean, like, it obviously you couldn't do the shit they were doing, but
Giant fucking monkey.
But like for the most part, it all felt like kind of like
blow up the moon.
Because they had like more of like a mysticism thing than like a strict powers thing. It was like weird magic stuff and mythology, and then mostly martial arts. Also, Dragon Ball largely invented the shonen like anime.
Yeah.
So like every shonen show we all like probably exists because Dragon Ball is made.
Yeah, because they watched Dragon Ball when they were kids.
That was fucking awesome!
I think that's cool because Dragon Ball is still iconic even now. What are we talking about? I don't fucking know. Fuck you.
You were the one talking.
Fuck you, Kyle, with that card lane. Oh my god.
So, if they would have had Goku and Vegeta fused,
At the beginning of the tournament.
why not have taken...
That's exactly what I would have done. I would have had Goku, because they would have only lasted 10 minutes.
Yes, but they could have used the earring thing too.
Yeah, but we only have one pair of...
About an hour.
They've only got one pair of earrings in the universe set. And then per universe, they've only got one pair of earrings.
Yeah, but they could have still given it to like Goten and Trunks and had someone much stronger.
That's
Okay,
what I would have done.
So I have a question. Alright.
And
so
Gotenks would be way
hypothetically-
stronger than Roshi, for example.
Hypothetically speaking, if you were to get 2 people to do the fusion dance and 2 other people to do the fusion
guitar.
dance, no, 2 people to do the fusion dance, 2 people to do the fusion dance, and then those 2 people put on the earrings, would that fusion last the full hour?
No. They wouldn't. They
Why?
retcon that shit. Because the more power you have, since they retconned it in Dragon Ball Super, the more power you have, the shorter your fusion is.
Yeah, but
So if you fused 2 fusions, obviously that's going to be pretty fucking powerful.
well, my point is, what I'm trying to say is, like, you know how the dance only has like a half an hour time limit, and the earrings have like the hour time limit. If you use the earrings to fuse the 2 dance fusions, because they're all 4 still technically fused together with the earrings, would it work on the earrings time scale or would it work on the fusion dance
It would
time
work.
scale?
It would work on both. See, you'd have
Well,
a
'cause they
half-hour
can't-
time limit
what-
from the. So basically, what it would do is it would split them into their 2 separate fusions because, and it's explained in Dragon Ball Super,
the more power you use. So like Vegito Blue in Dragon Ball Super, he does not have an hour time limit because he's exhausting so much power. His actually lasts more closer to a half hour. So if you had two fusions fusing together, I imagine you would have the same kind of result. You would have like not an hour time limit. You'd have like a 15
Yeah,
minute
I understand that it wouldn't be the full time of the earrings. What I'm asking is, so the fusion dance doesn't last as long as the earrings.
Right.
So if you were fused two people who were fused through the dance together, right, into one person, technically the dance's time limit would wear off first, but the earring has all four people fused together. So how would they split apart? You know what I mean? So like, I think technically speaking, the only way it could work is if it forced them to stay together for the full length of the earring.
I think it would too.
So then like you could get like a good solid 15 minutes of like ridiculous power.
But I think that's the major difference between the fusion dance and the Katara earrings now, is that the fusion dance, it doesn't matter how much power you use, you're still going to get 30 minutes. And the Katara earrings, what they did with the retcon is make it to where if you're using Super Saiyan Blue or some kind of super powerful form, you're going to be lucky.
I know
to
why
get that.
they retconned that, because everyone wanted to see the earring fusions, but the earring fusions were permanent. They're like, well, we can't do that.
Fan service.
So they basically retconned the earrings to where they could give you the Vegito without it being permanent.
Without
they
actually
can't.
losing Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Boo can't come along and digest Vegito every time.
He could, because Boo's part of the permanent cast now.
He's been part of the permanent cast since the end of Z.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he
I wonder if
could.
they're gonna bring back Oob for Super. If that's just like GT bullshit.
It's like a fan theory thing. They think that he will be. That a lot of people, their fan theory, the like major consensus of the fan theory for Dragon Ball Super, is that it's basically implied that Dragon Ball GT is retcon.
Mhm.
But so there's this ongoing fan theory that GT is not actually retcon, and that it will end Dragon Ball Super, starting with Dragon Ball GT, and make it look like they're going to retcon Dragon Ball GT and then not do it.
Let's see. The only problem with that is that it fucks up the power scale in GT, because nobody in GT is as strong
As a Super Saiyan God.
Well, I mean, maybe the Super Saiyan 4 form, because you never get a clear sense of the power, but it does seem like really fucking powerful.
Well, in Dragon Ball Heroes, it pretty much shows that the Super Saiyan 4 form is on par, or at least comparable to the Super Saiyan Blue form. But at the end of the Tournament of Powers, both Vegeta and Goku have forms that are more powerful than Super Saiyan Blue. So it means, even if that's the case, Super Saiyan 4 is not going to stand a chance against current.
I think, as far as designs go, Super Saiyan 4 is the
Oh, it's definitely the fucking best looking.
Yeah, oh my god, it's got the best design.
I mean, what do
Like-
they got?
Like, as soon as you saw that form, even if you hated it,
You're like,
damn. You're
yes.
like, damn.
What do
Like,
they
more
even
of
call?
that.
What do they even call Vegeta's stronger Super Saiyan Blue?
The
Super
fan
Vegeta
term-
Blue, or
It's called Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is the technical term for it, and the fan name for it is Beyond Blue.
Super Saiyan Bluer.
Super Saiyan.
yeah, pretty much. He goes from like that light blue hair color that both him and Goku have in blue to like a more.
I'm surprised
Like,
nobody's
solid
calling.
blue.
Yeah, like a
color.
solid blue.
I'm surprised no one's calling Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Plus Ultra.
Namek Smash!
I was telling them this. I was like, whenever All Might needs to hold back and he doesn't really want to hurt somebody, he's like, by county smash. Just like some no-name ass like county or town. that nobody's-
Smash!
Yeah.
And then what Goku has his Kaioken Blue.
Yeah, and actually,
Instinct.
they just said that Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is supposed to be basically the comparison of Kaioken Blue, which doesn't fucking make sense at all, because then why the fuck does Vegeta even have it?
Because Vegeta's in Kaioken.
Yeah, pretty much. It's stupid.
But then that means at that point, if Goku ever got the Evolution Blue and
Yeah,
combined
and then
it with
combined with
Kaioken,
Kaioken, he would
he'd
be way
20
fucking
times
beyond
stronger.
Vegeta.
See, if I was
Although that means that if Goku can combine Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue, he should be able to also combine Kaioken with his other Super Saiyan forms.
Yeah, I know, but they actually explain that in Dragon Ball Super 2 because Super Saiyan is like a aggressive form or whatever, and it's supposed to be that like it's not compatible with Kaioken because it's already aggressive and shit like that. And then Super Saiyan Blue is like an extreme level of Ki control, and that's why it's compatible with Kaioken and Super Saiyan. That's how they explain it.
Makes sense, I guess. I don't know.
It kind of makes sense, but only just barely. It's like, okay, that's obviously for plot, but we'll accept it.
I'll allow this, but you
I'll
better
allow
be
it.
going somewhere with it.
They're not going anywhere at all. It's the Goku show, and Vegeta is going to lose.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the only thing I hate about shonen in general. They always pick one character and make them like the one who always wins every time. I wish there would be a shonen anime that would take like 3 or 4 characters or like a team, right?
Yeah,
And they
like
would,
cast.
and like it's not always the same person who fights the final guy at the end of every arc. So that way there's a little suspense. You're like, I don't actually know who's gonna end up in this fight. You know what I mean?
Like in this new Dragon Ball Super movie, it would make so much fucking sense if Vegeta got the win for once in his fucking life. Especially since he has, since the start of the Namek arc, been talking about the legendary Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
And then...
Well, I mean, seeing the way the end of the Tournament of Power arc works, Goku doesn't necessarily get the win.
Well, him and Frieza do.
Him, Frieza, and someone else do.
17 technically gets the win. Spoiler alert!
The spoilers! Oh
I like-
my god, you ruined that!
I like how I do the spoiler alerts after I spoil stuff.
Man, if only we had the power to edit this in post. But we have no such powers. Clearly, everyone is doomed.
we could gather the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, we'll Dragon, I wish that this podcast would be retconned.
This is Alex Jones here, coming to you live from the Dragon Ball multiverse. They're turning the Namek Frog's gay. Now Captain Ginyu's gay because he turns his body with a gun.
They're turning the Ginyu's gay! No,
Rip the Ginyu Force.
oh my god. I mean, the Ginyu Force may be gay, but they'll never be as gay as Zarbon. Zarbon is the gay.
I think they're all gay.
Zarbon's by far the gayest, though. Lord Frieza. Frieza has like an entirely unclear gender to begin with, but Zarbon
No,
is just
he's
straight
male.
up fucking gay.
No, Frieza's male.
Yeah, I know that Frieza is male. What I'm saying is like the way Frieza's presented, it's always like incredibly ambiguous. But Zarbon's like, I'm very obviously a gay man. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Frieza, yeah.
Frieza.
Of course, Frieza. Lord Frieza. Of course.
I need to call my girlfriend, Lord Frieza. Wait,
Wait, you have a girlfriend?
Hold on, I'm about to call you back.
Ginyu! Zarbon really screwed the pooch on this one. Quick, Zarbon, grab my balls! I'm coming! How drunk are you on a scale of 1 to Zarbon?
0.
Not quite. He's a good boy. He don't drink, no.
Ever?
No.
Have you ever drank in your life?
No, he has not. And he will
You've not tasted alcohol.
I have.
I knew it. But just tasted pretty much.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you drank the sour apple pucker stuff because you didn't realize it alcohol.
That doesn't have alcohol in it.
The
It has
one-
like a very,
I
very small.
found some
I
alcohol.
bought one that we didn't realize had alcohol in it. It had like a pretty high alcohol content for
Sour
mix.
apple pucker?
Yeah, it was like sour apple mix. It had like a pretty decent alcohol mix in it. It was weird.
The sour apple pucker in Ohio has no alcohol content.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like the normal one we normally get doesn't. I just happened to accidentally find one that did. And then Mizu didn't know, so he like drank some and I found out later. And I was like,
I burned like half that bottle.
Were you drunk?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I think that means yes.
Probably. I didn't know about it till later. Every time I can't like buy the stuff for my mixed stuff because he'll go and like use all of it except for the alcohol part because like it tastes good. So I'll go back to like make a drink and like the only thing left is my vodka. And I'm like, where'd the rest of it fucking go?
He shared his pizza with me yesterday, and it wasn't delivered. It was just delivered.
Oh my god. So speaking of like our candy is delivered to us by this company called McLean.
Yeah, I know. They're the ones who do the Murphy USA and the Walmart truck.
But anyways, this guy came in with a McLean shirt, and I was like, wow, you guys are in really fucking early. And he's like, oh no, I actually just work at the warehouse. And I was like, oh, so it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno?
What did he say?
He just laughed.
This guy came into my job one time, and he's like, he was building this like air conditioner, like this air vent system. And I was like, what's your technical job title? And he's like, I'm a fabricator. And I was like, how do I know you're not making that up?
But yeah, my mom also ended up having like some Smirnoff or something in the fridge. And at one point we ended up having some root beer in the fridge. And the same, like similar kind of glass bottles. And it was super dark when I opened the fridge up. So I just like, I feel this bottle, take the top off, tilt the glass back,
Die instantly. But no, he doesn't drink. He's a good boy. He's a good, wholesome Christian boy.
How long have we been talking?
Looks like 48 minutes.
Damn, I was pretty close.
Not the time I was super little, my parents would go out with their friends. I want to get like margaritas and shit. I'd be like, Mom, taste.
Margaritas.
Wasted away in the Margaritaville.
Oh god, my soul. Oh man, have you heard any of like the newer Watsky songs at all? There's one that's really fucking good that I like. It's got like fucking 8 rappers on it.
I like the one that's like a white rapper walks into 16 bars.
But yeah, there's like this one that's got like 8 rappers on it. It's really fucking awesome. It's like an apocalypse story, and like each one of them tells like a different like part of the story. But I'll have to show you that after this. It's awesome.
I gotta call him.
I didn't even know that he still made music until it popped up on my thing one day.
You guys can keep talking.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah, we hadn't even told the fucking bus story, so I guess
Yeah.
we can...
Just interlude the bus story while I'm calling you.
Wait, should I tell the bus story or should I wait for you to get back?
Just go ahead and tell whatever you want to tell, but interlude it.
Alright. Previously on Bus Ball Z!
Previously on this, the Greyhound bus sucks dick.
No, but for real, like... So, our guest joining us today, I guess I never even actually introduced him because I'm an asshole, is my brother.
Nope, instead you just call him Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones is actually my brother. It's the biggest plot twist in anime history. But anyways, I paid for a bus ticket for him to come out here, and then when he was on the bus, the fucking bus driver left him in the wrong fucking state with all his stuff still on the bus. And so he ended up getting delayed hours. He had to get a different bus, and now all his shit is still fucking gone. And we've been trying for days to figure out what happened to it, and he's got like an $800 laptop fucking MIA right now. So we're super pissed, and he's trying to figure out what the fuck.
The fuck?
What the fuck? That's the basic gist. I was super mad the day it happened, but like now all my anger's ran out.
So, I can only read street signs when they're about this far from my face.
You can read street signs?
My dad was having me drive one of his trucks. I think we were coming back from Anderson, Texas. And I was supposed to take a turn on this one street. Well, I couldn't tell what the fucking street was until it was this far from my face.
Nice. Why don't you have glasses then?
Because I did at one point. And then my brother needed glasses. And my mom was like, here, give your brother your glasses. And then my brother took my glasses.
That's not even how eyes work.
It's not.
Wait, if you need glasses the whole time you blind fuck,
Probably.
maybe you should go see an optometrist and get new glasses. That sounds important.
What? No.
That sounds important to me.
So have you heard that Adventure Time has ended?
What? No. Adventure Time ended? No way. I definitely haven't been listening to a song called Time Adventure over and over and over and over and over again. Because I really like it.
Time Adventure?
It was the last Adventure Time song and they brought Rebecca Sugar back to write it.
Neat.
And it's awesome. I watched the last episode. I've watched literally every single episode of Adventure Time.
I just know what happened in the last episode.
Do you? Well, don't tell him. He's not finished Adventure Time. I don't know how far he was, but he hasn't finished it, so he doesn't want to know. Come along with me, the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest as useful as with these. He started doing that head thing after I finished singing. What an insult. It sounds better when he's not singing.
No, it took me a while to remember that that was the ending theme song for Adventure Time.
And it's also the last 3 minutes of Adventure Time. Like, that's how they ended that song. It's just like a montage while that song plays. Which is pretty much the best way they could have ended it. I feel like nothing was real until I met you. I feel like we connect and I know it gets you. Send you a beautiful thing.
I won't let anything in this world keep us apart. I won't let anything in this world keep us apart.
Gay! I'm so glad they brought Rebecca Sugar back to write the last song.
Dude, she's the best. She's my favorite.
She definitely writes some pretty good fucking songs. Plus, they're like unconventional. They have like weird structures to them.
Yeah, that's what I love about them. When we look into each other's hearts, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye.
Having fun over there. Don't you wish that was like the holy music song for your
I wish it was. It's not.
It's gotta be like some bland and offensive song they always do.
Probably,
It's like 3 notes.
probably something you hear on an elevator.
Pretty much. It's always either that or like some 80s song that's like just generic as all hell.
Get rickrolled.
See? Oh man. Baby's building a tower into space. Space is where he's gonna find his dad. His dad's got an arm and baby's gonna harm his arm by ripping it off his dad. What? You wanna guess what Finn was doing while singing that song?
Throwing a towel in his face.
He wasn't back playing That shit was fucking awesome, though. But he got the psychic on for one episode. Yeah, it does suck that it went kind of. I like how we went off like a weird song tangent for a while. I hope you liked being serenaded by our beautiful voices. But yeah. I'm pretty much just trying to kill time until he gets back from his phone call.
Sounds like fun.
I'm just really bad at it.
I think one of my favorite things in this time is the songs that they all sing for the Northboard.
Everyone, bubblegum, I'm so dumb. I should have just told you what I love. It's a piece of your hair.
That song and Marshall's
Now it's
song.
gone forever, but I guess that doesn't matter when I just had all of you there. Oh, I just had all of you there with me, my friends. If you're even my friends. Yeah, I do like those ones.
That song and Marceline song.
That was like one of the first episodes that gave the old wink wink nudge nudge about Marceline and Bubblegum.
Yep.
La da 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 da, I'm gonna bury you in the ground. La da 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 da, I'm gonna bury you with my sound. I'm gonna drink the red from your pretty green face. I'm gonna. Marceline, that's too distasteful.
What? You don't like it? Or you don't like me?
Sorry, I don't treat you like you're perfect. It's not what you want me to do. Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess, like all your little loyal subjects do. Sorry, I'm not made of sugar. Am I not sweet enough for you? Is that why you always avoid me? Well, that must be such an inconvenience to you. That's actually like a really good song. The only thing I hate about his wintertime songs is they're always like 40 seconds long instead of like a full 3 minutes. I wish they did full versions of all the songs.
They should. They'll just get an album.
Tell me why did you eat my fries? Seriously, those were fucking mine. But you ate them because you're kind of an asshole guy. This song has no undertones whatsoever. Oh no, my phone made bloop noises.
Rip.
I know now, without a doubt, the Kingdom Hearts is light.
Ah!
Ow, my darkness.
Ouch, ouch.
Oh my god, it fucking hit something this time, and it did nothing. That attack really doesn't do anything. A stone is a stone, no matter where you go. Oh god.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
Take a bacon and you put it in a pancake.
Bacon pancakes, that's what we're gonna make. Bacon
pancakes. One of my favorite moments in all of Adventure Time is when he dances with the bug.
Little dancing bug.
Let me show you how it's done. I gotta find that song now and like just edit that in right there.
Suddenly copyright. I feel like you've already done that before.
I don't know. Oh man, that is like one of my favorite parts in like the entire series though. That's so amazing.
The fucking music and just
Yeah, it seemed like so into it too. That's an episode where he can't fucking save Finn and he keeps getting distracted by partying, but then at the end he saves him by partying. cool too. Is he Party Wolf or is he just Party God? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I know it's a giant wolf head with like a douchebag cap though.
Turned backwards.
Yeah, there's a douchebag cap. Party Wolf. You know what was a missed opportunity in Naruto that I was thinking about the other day? So like, you know how Shikadai is basically Shikamaru, but they make him different enough to where he's like a little, like, you know what I mean? He's his own character, but in a lot of ways he's basically Shikamaru all over again.
Yep.
I feel like given who his mom is, to distinguish him better from Shikamaru, they should have had it to where, like, if you say certain things, he snaps like Choji used to do, and then he just like fucking wails on you like she would. Maybe even like going as far as having like use like wind jutsu moves.
Well, I mean, it makes some sense that they give him like some kind of fan so he can do something like that. Seeing as just about every other younger character ends up having some kind of technique from both their parents.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they should have, like, because, like, Shikamaru's, like, such a, like, calm character and, like, methodical. So it would have been an interesting element to, like, imagine his character,
Make
but,
him
like, with, like,
snap, like,
yeah,
fucking
like,
crazy.
like, irrationally snap, like, Tamari would. Like, I think that would have made for, like, a really interesting, like, I don't know, twist on that character instead of kind of revisiting that character, but just kind of a little different. Like, it's this guy, but now he's a little different, so it's kind of different. I was thinking about that at work the other day. I was like, man, they could have made his character, like, kind of interesting. Just giving him a little more to work with.
The only thing is, just from
Although
like,
watching Tamari beat the shit out of both of them was fine.
the only thing is Shikamaru and his dad seemed like, you know, they're just they were taught to be strategists or something, so they have to keep with it.
I don't know, because Shikamaru's dad is also just Shikamaru. So, like, I guess every male in their family just grows up to be the exact same guy.
They're all super calm.
That's, like, no one in their family uses clone jutsu because their real clone jutsu is to just, like, keep giving birth to, like, themselves all over again. I like how the guy with shadow jutsu does not have shadow clones.
But yeah, basically Naruto ends up having techniques from both, or Boruto ends up having techniques from Naruto and Hinata.
He doesn't have 64 palm trigrams.
Well, I'm sure he actually has to train for that one, but he
Well, he
has...
doesn't have a Byakugan, so I don't think you can even do that without it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to be one of his movesets. That's going to be his little sister's move. She's going to have the Byakugan to do like
Well,
the 8 gram.
You must have gone to the episode where she like awakens her and she...
Yeah, oh my god, she
beats
fucking
the
wasted...
fuck out of Naruto.
Yeah, she fucking wasted Naruto. It was hilarious.
Boruto was
wasted.
hiding in his closet.
Can't hide from Byakugan. He should have just kept running. Ran really far away.
But yeah, little boy Ino ends up having a fucking mind transfer jutsu and fucking size
Well, he only knows the mind transfer
fucking pain jutsu.
because he couldn't do his painting jutsu. Although, if you gave me the choice, it's like, I can paint stuff and it'll come to life, but it's kind of boring and lame. Or I can literally take over people's brains, like minds, and control their body. Like, I'm gonna go with mind transfer jutsu every time. That's like such a way better ability.
Yeah, I guess.
Although having both abilities would be the best, I would probably, cause like the only problem with mind transfer jutsu is that, like, you don't really have an attack move, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of like a restraint move. So I feel like having your primary focus on the mind transfer jutsu and then using like the paintings as an attack move and then doing like Shikamaru does and strategically guiding people where you want them would be like the best way to combo those two moves together.
Art style, mind ambush.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how he always like strategically guides people into certain spots and then fucks them up with his shadows. Like Like you could do the same thing using the pain jutsu and the mind transfer jutsu.
So what you do is something that I just came up with that I just gave the name to is like fucking paint shit. You have them like hide around it in like some fucking bushes or some shit. I mean, mind transfer jutsu to hold them still and have them paint things happen.
That's true.
And just really so mind transfer jutsu last second. They get fucked up. Mind ambush. What was the difference between mind transfer and mind destruction?
Well, I'm assuming one destroys and the other just transfers. Destroyed.
Well, I think Ego actually used it on someone, and it was basically the mind transfer jutsu, but you know,
I'm not sure.
just slightly stronger. Nothing
What?
like Shikamaru's jutsus, where it's like shadow paralysis and then shadow stitching and other shit.
You know who would be super effective against Captain Ginyu?
You know.
They have the same power, sort of. Just less permanent, I guess.
I have returned. Alright, you guys want to do something funny?
The hero of legend has returned.
Dogs can't operate an MRI, but cats can. Wait. Our mountains aren't just funny, they're hill areas. Wait. Turning vegan would be a big mistake.
Haha.
Hold on. Well, to be frank, I'd have to change my name. Ban shredded cheese in America. Make America great again. Electricians have to strip from their gim's meat. My wood ring is missing, and I don't know how I feel about that. Despite the high cost of living, it remains popular. I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
You having fun over there reading
Yes.
just shitty jokes?
Cow stumbles into pop fields. The stakes have never been higher. That's all. So did you already tell the story about how I took a Greyhound bus and all my stuff came up missing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We have relayed the story. Everyone's caught up to date on which episode we've reached.
So just don't take Greyhound buses from now on. And if you do, don't fucking bring anything that's worth value.
And there's like a good section, nothing that I got to cut out now on this. Well, that's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't take.
That's what it is for.
That's what it is for.
We talked about a bunch of shit though.
Edit. Haji Rama Lama Sama.
Goku Sensei. Have you seen that one? It's SSJ 9002. And Goku is training Naruto and Sasuke because he accidentally sneezed too close to Kakashi and it killed him. He's like, no, Kakashi Dempsey.
I'm just on hold, waiting on my stuff to get back to me. Fuck this bus, fuck the driver, fuck the world, fuck the sun. I don't care. I just wanted to have fun. No, Burt Reynolds died though.
I saw that.
I don't even know who the fuck Mac Miller is. Sounds familiar though. Are you gonna get a call back? Or?
He said he was gonna call me.
Cool. See how that goes.
He's the same guy I talked to the other night when it was still missing.
See how that goes.
Don't be fucking negative, you bitch.
Yeah, I know, I was giving you shit for being negative yesterday, and now I'm the one who's like,
Negative this whole fucking time because my $750 laptop didn't come back from the buses this week.
yeah. I think you need to remember your own philosophy about how the world responds to your own, whatever. So maybe if you send out,
Vibrations.
yeah,
Frequency.
maybe if you send out good vibes, it'll send good vibes back.
It's supposed to. If you think about it, Albert Einstein proved this. Because he said E equals mc squared, right? Which energy equals mass times constant. Constant's the speed of light, so it's really insignificant. What it shows you is that if energy equals mass times constant, then squared, then the square root of mass equals energy times constant, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's basic math. So that means energy and mass are the same thing.
Cool.
Which means all things that exist are frequency. Do you disagree with this?
I have no fucking clue, man.
Do you think that you are a frequency?
Oh god, don't even goddamn matter, man. Just saying will go. Just saying will go.
Everything in life is frequency. Like in a scientific sense, like, you know what entropy is, right? It's like the tendency of things with high energy to move to a low energy state. Like if you got a ball at the top of the hill, it has a high level of entropy. And if you push it down the hill, then it has a low level of entropy. Well, basically, we pretty much know that like the universe is ever expanding, right? So eventually it will be the case that all matter that is in the universe will be separated to the point that the entire universe is like a thin mist, basically. With that same idea, you can pretty much realize that all... Okay, so basically, matter acts the way it does because it's losing entropy, but it acts as though it is not losing entropy.
Oh wow. I just realized we've made a horrible mistake.
What?
Oh well, people have to deal with it. We left the air conditioner running, so that means in this podcast the whole time there's gonna be running in the background really annoyingly.
Play it back.
I can't play it back until we're done.
We're done right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the podcast. This is Alex Jones and InfoWars.
I guess we're done now. You dick.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the gay frogs. That's the most important thing out of all of this. If Twitter bans me, if YouTube bans me, if Mars podcast bans